How to develop a strategic mindset as a founder. It's one of those things that every founder says or every advisor says you need to think strategically and plan ahead and understand how to, be scrappy, right? Which fundamentally means being able to do a lot with a little. But how do you build that muscle, right? You can go do bicep curls all day long. You're going to build your biceps, but how do you do a bicep curl in the brain, right? Well, you have to use your brain. And it means you can't just use it when it applies to your business, at least in my experience. The way that I do it, both for myself and what I encourage with the founders that I work with and collaborate with and advise, is we need to start playing this game more regularly. Meaning, when you're out in the world, when you're out in life, I want you to start asking better questions. When you see a problem, why is that a problem? Who suffers from that problem? How could I fix it? Do I know anybody? How could I do this for free? How could I do this for cheap? If I had $1 million, how would I solve this? If I had no dollars, how would I solve this? Those are those mental reps, the things that are making you wonder, making you process, making you look at things and fight for new answers that may not be so obvious at first glance. And surprise, surprise, you do this once, twice, thrice, 100 times. Now you enter a meeting with your team and a problem pops up. And look at you, solving away, ideating away, no longer confined to, oh, unless we have this, we can't do that. It's like, that's just noise. That's an excuse. That is a non-scrappy founder. The exercise that I often encourage my founders to do is really simple. Any scenario, we should try and think about it under 3 specific, resource situations. 1, let's imagine we had all the resources that we need. If we could just keep funneling money and we were super confident, what would we do? Oh, we'd launch this and we'd run this campaign and we'd do that and we would do this. Great. What if we had no money? What if we had no resources and we still wanted to achieve that goal? How are we going to do it? Similarly, in the middle, what if we only had few resources? What's the minimum that we need? Where can we really maximize the dollars spent? In certain situations, you're going to have tons of resources, whether it's knowledge or money or connections. Other times, you're going to come up with a big fat 0. But that doesn't change the work that needs to be done. That shouldn't change your goal. It should just change the way that you approach that goal. Because ultimately, if you need to get something done, it's up to you to find a way to do it.